Hey, what's up everyone? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids. We're up to Battlbox mission 85. Let's see what they sent us. All right, item number 1 is the Storm Safety Whistle. See that right there? So this is coming in at $6.50. This is an awesome item. A good whistle is just so underrated for survival, preparedness, all those types of things. So this is built so that it can resist grit, sand, dirt, all that stuff getting in it. They say it even works underwater. What I'm gonna do is walk to the other side of my yard and set up the camera and then blow into this so you can see how loud it is. Sometimes the best thing to do in an emergency situation is not to line up for the fight, but it's to get away from the situation or to get other people to know something's happening. So a whistle like this, even in an urban setting, somebody's, kind of coming into your personal space. First of all, if you blow this whistle loud enough, it's gonna hurt your ears, it's gonna hurt their ears as well, but it's gonna get people to go, what the heck is going on over there? Why is that person blowing a whistle? So yeah, just a win of an item for not a lot of money. Like I said, big thumbs up for the Storm Whistle. All right, our next item coming in at 15 bucks is Compact Provision. So this is 9 bars. You can see in one bar you have 265 calories. These are gonna last for 5 years. It's basically emergency food, which is, it's always good to have emergency food. Couple notes here, ready to eat in an emergency. It also says protect your life, help save more lives. Listen to this. With our Compact for Life mission, we can all be a part of world hunger relief. Every box of BP5s you purchase will give 1 life-saving meal to treat a child suffering from malnutrition. Learn more at compactprovisions.com. So that's awesome. You're getting a product that's going to provide for you, and it's also providing for somebody else. They do have a note here that you can see, open it up and eat it, or you can actually, it looks like, eat it in kind of like a cereal form if you put it in, break it up and put it into hot water and kind of make it like a porridge or an oatmeal. Here's what it looks like inside. So you can see there's the 9 bars, 15 bucks for food that, again, it's not gonna be like the most delicious thing in the world, but it's food when you may need food. So would I take these camping? Probably not, honestly. I wouldn't open it up and take it camping. I would keep it stored somewhere cool and out of the sunlight in my house. So I have this in case of an emergency. Again, coming in at 15 bucks, solid choice. All right, next up we have this, which is a candle from Harlow Road. I opened this thing up. It smells awesome. Now this is basically going to keep the bugs away. So citronella, except it's not filled with chemicals. And they actually said if you want to, you can take some of this and like rub it on your skin as like mosquito repellent. So it says Harlow Road Candles for Adventure, made in the USA, 4-ounce soy bug repellent candle, citronella essential oils. There's the picture on the back. This is kind of funny because I was just pulling out a candle from a survival kit that I reviewed years ago. And I was gonna put it out in my bushcraft base camp out in the woods, and now I got 2 candles. So that's great because, actually, you know what? Am I gonna put this out there? Maybe I'll keep this around the house so when a bunch of us are sitting in the yard, we can have this burning and keep the bugs away. So coming in at about 16 bucks, simple item, but I love it. And the smell is awesome. I'm gonna open this thing up again and smell it. I can't do it with my fingernails. I gotta go get a screwdriver, but anyhow. Yeah, you can barely smell it through. That is a nice candle. Harlow Road Candles for Adventure. All right, if you watch my channel a lot, you know I love organizing my gear. So this is a cool product. These are called Billy Bands. And we've got 2 of the smaller ones with 2 different size elastics. And then 2 of the bigger ones here that also have different sized elastics. So basically you're gonna run this through Molly and then put your item through the 2 loops. So let me show you that using this, let me see what I got. Probably my knife. I'll use my EDC knife. But here's a medic kit we're gonna look at in a minute. Let's slide this through underneath the Molly here. Once it's through, that's what it actually looks like. Takes a little bit of work to do it with one hand and kind of looking at the camera. But anyhow, that's what it looks like when it's actually slid through those 2 sections of Molly webbing. So as I'm doing this, you can see immediately why they give you different sizes. So here's my EDC knife, and you can see that's just too loose. So let's put the knife away. Take out this Billy Band and let's use a smaller one. So that's what it looks like. Now we'll take out my EDC knife. And this one's a little bit clunky for size, but I think it'll still work. So we're gonna run it through one of the bands on one end and then run the second band over it. Yeah, this is gonna work great. And now look what I got. I got a knife attached to the side there. Nice and secure, it's not gonna fall on you. Billy Band, so you get 4 of these, 4 different, like 2 large, 2 small, and then different sizes of the elastics. But man, you put that on one side, put a tourniquet on the other side if you want to. That's really slick. I like those things. Now they are a little bit expensive, around 25 bucks to get these 4. So I personally would like to see maybe 6 thrown in at 25 bucks, but I think it's still a cool product. I'm looking forward to different ways I can attach gear to molly webbing with that. All right, next we have this, which is either from LUCI or LUCI, and it's a solar inflatable light and mobile charging light. So basically, it's going to be able to charge off solar power, but also you can charge like your phone, as you can see, off of it. So let's open it up and check it out. All right, so I've unboxed it. It's interesting because in the Battlbox information, it says 75 lumens. This one says 150 lumens. So it says clear finish, 150 lumens, lasts up to 50 hours on a single charge, recharge via solar or quick charge via USB, adjustable base, 10 cool white LEDs, 4 modes. It weighs 5.5 ounces and is IPX67 rated. So I wouldn't dunk this underwater, obviously, but it's gonna resist some general moisture. Throw the box down. Here's our USB that's included. And then here's what it actually looks like. There's where you're gonna inflate it there. So I'm gonna unsnap these 2, basically, sections that are gonna keep it compact. Stretch it out a little bit here. And let me inflate this guy. So that's what it looks like when it's fully inflated. Obviously the advantage is that when it's deflated, it's super compact. So then we got a power button on the top here. So I'm gonna hit the power button, which is right there. And you can see the different lights coming out. See if you can see that, there you go. Brighter, brightest, looks like this is gonna be flashing, yep. I was just straight up flashing, not an SOS. Hit it again, power goes off. Now you have a little charge here, or a little like electrical charge here. My assumption is press that and it's gonna go into the output mode and plug your USB in there and you can charge something off of this. So that's pretty cool. Price for this guy is 45 bucks, so a little bit expensive for how compact it is. It's not giving you a ton of light, but it's definitely unique. And the fact that you can charge off of it, I think is cool. And then obviously the thing I didn't mention on the top, that's like a little solar panel. I'll tell you my experience. Solar panels that small take a long time to charge, so you got to put this thing out in the sun to let it charge like for a long time to get it all set to go. Be careful, not like one time I put a battery pack in the car on the dashboard to charge. It just got so hot, it just fried the internals. So you want to have this in the sun, but don't put it in a place that's enclosed where heat can't escape because you could fry the internals. But yeah, that's kind of a cool product. So M-Powered is the name of the company. It looks like who makes it. Designed in the USA. Yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the LUCI or the LUCI inflatable lantern. What do you think about that? The note in the Battlbox did say that I think it's Curran likes to use this while hammock camping because it's enough light to put some light out, but it's not like blinding in your face. So yeah, let's hear your thoughts on this guy. I'll be interested to hear what you guys think. Next up here, we have a My Medic kit. You can see my knife is on the side there. Now this is a trauma kit. Let me read to you what's included in it, and then I'll actually open it up and show you to you. So it's designed by medical and firearm professionals. The first aid kit is perfect for hunting, the gun range, your car, and more. The TFAC includes a fast deployment TFAC bag, rapid tourniquet pouch, rapid tourniquet emergency pressure bandage, compressed gauze, space blanket, EMT shears, CPR face shield, gloves, superwash, Sharpie, and plenty of space to add more. My Medic gear, you'll receive one of the following colors: red, black, looks like tan, orange, and a green. So this looks like I got kind of the coyote tan there. So I've got a My Medic kit on the back of my headrest in my truck, and then on the other headrest I've got a emergency trauma kit with a tourniquet from Live the Creed. So that's this is like, I have one kit that's basically for, you know, just cuts, scrapes, bruises, and other, you know, more significant bleeding things. And then I've got my like trauma kit that's got like a chest seal on it, as well as a tourniquet on the other headrest. So this is made to be a trauma kit. Let's open it up and see what's inside. All right, so we unsnap this and then run this back through. So that's free. And then I'll open this up, hook and loop on this section. There we go. Hook and loop and zippers. So when you open it up, that's what it looks like inside. Let me get my shadow out of the way. Now, one thing about this is as soon as I look at that design, I'm like, that reminds me of VanQuest. Very similar to how VanQuest has their stuff designed. So Honestly, I'm a little bit like, meh, because like, did they take VanQuest design and build their own thing? Gets a little bit interesting because, yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it, I'm like, VanQuest has a bungee cord here, but it does open up very much similar to this. So good job. I mean, they say, what do they say? Impersonation or copying is the highest form of flattery. A little bit more eloquent than that. But so VanQuest makes awesome gear. Love VanQuest, excellent products. This is made to be similar. Definitely got some good gear inside here, including a Sharpie. Like I said, the other things already included. You got some gloves up there. As far as the actual medical gear included for a trauma kit, I think looks like a nice setup. The big conversation about trauma kits usually is a rats versus a cat tourniquet. My experience, and I'm no expert, but my experience talking to the medical people that I run with or that I know, they would choose the cat over the rat, or the cats over the rats, you know what I'm saying? But that's coming from me, and I'm definitely like a lay person on that. I'm no medical expert, but bottom line, it's definitely a nice medical kit. I think the setup is really quite nice, and obviously the pouch is built in a nice way, so when you open it up, you basically have access to all your stuff. So if you don't have a trauma kit and you got this, it's a win. My Medic makes very, I think, affordable gear for the stuff that they include. So you can definitely check them out. I think I have an affiliate program with them, but I don't think I've ever like activated it. But anyhow, that's the next item from this month's Battlbox. And the price for this item, $82.50. All right, here comes your knife of the month, actually your axe of the month. That guy right there. So let me show you the picture. There's a couple different color options available. See if you can see that right there. So it looks like you can get it in black, blue, orange, or purple. This is the black edition. And this is the WUX Thunderbird Axe Signature Edition. They said that this is designed, let me read the exact description here, meets all the competition requirements of the International Axe Throwing Federation and is at home in the wild, chopping, kindling, or winning bragging rights. So it's supposed to be good for throwing. As soon as I pick it up, I'm like, it feels like a nice, really, and the size of the handle in particular for me. I have a Condor axe that I got, and I thought would be a really great axe for the outdoors, but the handle is just, it's too wide for me. It's just not comfortable. And I've got large size hands, but that feels very manageable. So yeah, it's a cool item. Price point for this one is coming in at 80 bucks. So it's not, you know, like 150 bucks for an axe. Whenever I get an axe, I would always love to have a mask that you can put on it. They have a little piece of rubber that they put over the blade. The other thing is, for some people, they don't like that there's any paint on the head of the axe. That's kind of a hit or miss thing for me, depending on how I feel that day. But that's your knife of the month, or your axe of the month in Battlbox 85. All right, so when I look at this month's Battlbox, I think there's some things that are wins and some things that are, there's no losses, but some things I'm like not as keen on, right? So I like the My Medic Trauma Kit. I think even the price is reasonable. A little bit about the fact that it looks like they copied VanQuest's design. I might be wrong on that. So if you know for a fact that, you know, it's somebody else's design, then you let me know in the comment section. But I've worked with VanQuest for a long time, and that looks a lot like some of their kits. So trauma kit, good. Maybe copying, not so great. The provisions are good. The whistle, I really like. The candle, I really like. This axe, I would say, yeah, nice. I'm going to mess around with this thing. And, you know, I'm probably not going to do a ton of throwing with it, but I will I'll do some woodworking with it, make some kindling, etc. The lamp, I think, is cool, but almost 50 bucks, 45 bucks for that. I think that's just a lot of money that I would spend on. So I'd get a nice Petzl headlamp or something else, black diamond headlamp, instead of getting that. But again, unique. Overall, I would say this is a good moving toward a, you know, very good or great box, but I'd still solidly in the good category. And I think probably this is one of my favorite items, or maybe my favorite item in this box. I definitely like the whistle. I like that I started with that because that definitely kind of made me go, all right, they're thinking outside of just tactical knives and EDC knives and saws and bushcrafting stuff. That is a highly functional item in the urban setting or in the wilderness setting. So let's hear your thoughts. What do you think about the axe? What do you think about the items in this month's Battlbox? And let's get that discussion started in the comment section now. All right, guys, thanks as always for checking out the videos here on YouTube. Please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids if you haven't done so already. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, check us out on Instagram, Tumblr, and Vero as well. More videos coming soon. Take care.